Well, the Sisters of Charity came to New York in 1847 from Elizabeth Seton, and we came to meet the needs of people in New York at that time. And for the last 200 years, 203 or 4 years, we have been serving the people of New York. Wait, are our colors coordinated? Let's see. Well, I don't know, no, pink and...
Oh, I matched my chair. I don't know about you.
We realized that we're diminishing in numbers. At the same time, we had a report about our entrances, and in the United States anyway, and we have not had anybody in 21 years. And so as we were sitting around in this very room at that table, we said we really need to name this reality. And I think we did it in our heads at that point. We said, yes, we should have a session where we say we ask the assembly to approve a recommendation from us that we wouldn't take anybody else anymore in the United States. So once we were going to make that statement, we said, well, there were 154 of us at that point. This is who we are, and this is who we're going to be, you know, minus the people that die over the next couple of years. So we really are on a path to completion.
One of the things that you'd go through when something like this is looming, you think, what did we do wrong? You know? And so I'm sure there were many times when we questioned all those changes that we made back in the 70s, the habit, leaving schools, going into other various ministries, and was there something wrong in that? But when you stop and think, you recognize that each person who did any of those things was doing it in faith, trying to read the signs of the time and do what they're called to do, and that can't be wrong. Mm-hmm. Believe it or not, those little nooks were confessionals once upon a time. At this age, we're all looking to endings. We're all looking at what's most important in life. And when somebody gets a diagnosis kind of unexpected, they're still feeling okay, but then they find out, ooh, this disease, this condition that I have is not going to be changed. They start thinking about what's important and what they want to do in their lives. And that's what we have to do. We're looking not only to pass on and make sure that the people who are following us really understand the call of charity and the gift that it is in their lives and in the church, but also the relationships that we have with each other. Charity, well, the old adage, charity begins at home. Well, if it's not among us, it's not real.